Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Knack. Got some live tournament action coming at you right now. Whoops. Here on GSL's Belshire Beach. This is going to be tons of fun. We have got Oneshot versus Owmygroin. We haven't seen Owmygroin playing in quite a little while. Been missing him. However, we did get to see Oneshot play earlier today. Just actually in the very last match. So that was tons of fun. Oneshot, one of my favorite Terran players in the world. Got to love that guy. But Owmygroin is phenomenal as well. My goodness, he has got some serious skill. And so they're going to be spawning here. Let's see, Owmygroin here on the left side as the yellow Zerg. So when you see yellow on the minimap, that will represent Owmygroin's units and buildings. And you can have the same type of deal here for Oneshot, who is spawning as green. So you'll know what to look for there on that minimap. Hopefully you guys can go full screen there and are streaming or watching this at the highest resolution possible, which on YouTube I think is only 720 right now. However, I do want to mention here while we are just getting started in this matchup that I am going to be fixing that. I should not necessarily fixing, but I'm going to be changing that. I should be able to upload videos at the highest resolution that YouTube will allow next week. So get ready for that. I am going to be making some advancements in my computing, and that's going to be tons of fun. I do have a new power source and a new motherboard and a second graphics card, and we are going to get some SLI action going, and I've got plenty of internet, so we'll be able to stream at that high resolution as well, so the stream will get that benefit too. We do have a fairly fast expand here from Owmygroin. Not even a spawning pool quite yet, so pool or hatchery before pool. And there goes the spawning pool. And Oneshot is scouting all of this. He's going to be getting a lot of good information here with his scout. Looking pretty solid. Let's take a look at the wall off here for Oneshot. Looks like that is pretty tight, I think. Oops. There we go. Yeah, you can see that. Nice and tight there. There we go. Looking good. Gotta love these different views. Beautiful. Oh, that's a nice looking building. Okay, so one gas right now, so probably not going to be teching super hard here, but is going to have enough gas for some tech. So we'll see what that's going to be. Looking like a factory. I like the placement here up on the high ground. That is actually making me pretty happy right now. Excuse me. Factory on the high ground, and so that tech is actually fairly hidden until an overlord gets into position. This one, however, is going to be camping over this little high ground spot here as a nice little hiding place there for the overlord. Got another one cruising around here towards the back, but not going to be coming into the base here to get scouting information. So this reactor, I assume, will be put on this factory, or actually the factory put on the reactor. Of course, that's how it goes, because we all know reactors do not fly. It is, however, these larger buildings that don't make much sense, but logically you'd think that the smaller buildings would fly, but that's okay. Orbital command centers, they fly, and they're humongous. And look at this. So we do have an extra command center going here down for Oneshot. But let's take a look at what we've got for Owmygroin. Does have his metabolic speed boost on the way. He does have a spine crawler going down for defense here. There is kind of a gap here, so it's going to be relatively easy if Oneshot does stick with this Hellion play, which it's looking like he will. He's going to be able to run Hellions by into the main, which is essentially undefended here. It only has a queen for defense, so see if that's going to be the case. We do have Hellions out on the map here in just a second. There's two of them, and two more on the way on that reactor factory. So nice looking play here so far from Oneshot. He does have a tech lab now built for this barracks. Going to be utilizing that for the factory here in just a moment. Probably as soon as these four, he might even do two more Hellions. We'll see, but he'll probably be switching those guys out. This is being scouted here, these Hellions, so the tech is now known by Owmygroin, but there are four Hellions. This is going to be a little difficult for Owmygroin to deal with here. He is putting down another spine crawler in a pretty nice location there, and Oneshot not going to be cruising right yet. There he goes. Might get here just a little too late. It looks as though Owmygroin going to be in pretty decent position here to defend this. Yep, skirting around the back here is a nice choice. One of those guys getting trapped and taken out immediately. A second one going down. didn't really get the worker kills that he needed to there, so nice defense there by Owmygroin, looking pretty solid. He had plenty of Zerglings to clean that up, and nice control. He did trap that one early, which really made a big difference there in that exchange, so nicely done. Oneshot is going to be licking his wounds here for just a moment, but he does have siege tanks coming out. And he also has this expand going to be cruising out here. Going to have to move out, though, and deal with these Zerglings first. These Zerglings are getting in the way here. A lot of Zerglings going down there, so nice little attack there by Oneshot, getting those guys out of the way. Owmygroin going to be backing out with that. Now we're 8 minutes into the game here. I'm wondering what Owmygroin is going to do. Let's take a look at what he's got for tech. He is going to be going straight for Spire here, so I kind of like this. Probably going to be getting out some serious mutas for a little while, but he is only on 2 base. So I'm kind of half expecting to see him expand as well. But we'll see if that's the case. We do have a Baneling Nest as well, so he may be going for a 2 base kind of timing attack type deal here. We'll see what he's going to do. But as far as tech right now, Oneshot is going to be sticking with infantry units here for just a little while. He's got 2 more barracks going down, another one right here, so a total of 4 at this moment. And siege tech just now starting, as well as getting out some medevacs. So going to be a nice looking little army here. Marine, medevac, and tank. Not a bad combo. And stim going down here as well. Going to be super, super useful. Probably going to need to get combat shields as well eventually. Good scan did reveal the Baneling tech, which is nice. Did see the evolution chamber there as well. Spire going up is now complete, and production tab shows that 5 Mutalisks are on the way immediately. So Owmygroin super ready for that. Wants to get some mutas out on the field. Probably going to be going for some serious harass here in just a moment. And it's going to come down to how quickly Oneshot can react to that. Going to probably need to put up some missile turrets, as well as get these Marines spread out in a couple different locations, or split up at least. Oh, this is kind of interesting. He is going to be choosing to move out here, so Owmygroin may actually be able to capitalize on that particular part of this, but he did just get supply block there, so that was a lucky shot there for Oneshot. Haha. And cruising out across the map, maybe Owmygroin is going to have to stay back here to defend. It looks like that's exactly what he's going to be doing. Units tab does show that he has got 9 Mutalisks on the field. Now he is not supply blocked. Going to try and get that Mutalisk count up, I assume. 2 more on the way right now. Here come the mutas. Going to be cruising out across the field, looking for the army. Are going to find it here. Are they going to just pass this army by? I wonder. Nice control here with these Marines. Good defense, keeping his Marines surrounding these tanks so that these mutas can't come in for the snipe on the tanks. I really, really like this play from Oneshot. We've really come to expect this kind of control from him with this unit composition, so it's really, really nice to see that. These tanks in pretty decent position. My goodness, that army just taking those tank shots. Boom! Got to love that if you are a Oneshot. Owmygroin is massing up a pretty decent-sized army here. Looks like he might be going for a serious attack here. He is going to be able to make this stick. Yeah, it did do a lot of damage. One tank did, however, survive, but all of the Mutalisks just about lived through that as well. So, I don't know. Looking like Oneshot might have to back out here. This tank getting left behind, and the rest of these units going to be backing out. 2 more. There we go. There we go. Looking pretty good there. Good stimming forward there to try and take out some of these mutas who are beginning to get a lot of numbers together. This is a lot of muta. If he can get to that kind of critical number and still keep Oneshot low on his Marine count, that is going to be super, super effective for him. Good missile turret here already. You can see that Oneshot has been preparing for this harassment. ever since he scouted those mutas. Always nice to see that. But he's still firmly on 2 base here. And Owmygroin now firmly on 3 base. Going to be saturating this one just a little bit more, it looks like. These mutas, they'll lick in their wounds here for just a moment in the center of the map, potentially waiting for some more numbers. But it looks like right now Owmygroin just droning up and working on some serious upgrades. He's got +2 for the flyers, +2 for melee. So going to be sticking with, looks like, Zergling and Muta. So pretty solid there. Oh, that tank getting sniped. Pretty decent defense here. Owmygroin trying to find a weakness and not finding one quite yet. This is going to be a nice spot for him to try out here for just a moment. Going to take out this missile turret right away. Nice. No repair there from Oneshot on that one. Probably take out this engineering bay would be a great snipe at this point, but also sniping an orbital command would be good as well. Oneshot now cruising out across the map, not going to be defending this, so this is kind of interesting here. Abandoning this base right now. We are going into a base trade situation here. Oneshot looking like he has got to make this stick right now. Oh my goodness, and his entire army going to be at risk here. And the Banelings were just demolishing that army, and there's the GG from Oneshot. Oh my goodness, so we are going to be definitely missing Oneshot in the remainder of this tournament. However, Owmygroin will be taking his place and moving forward, so congrats to him. Always fun to see Owmygroin as well. It's been a little while, but man, what a comeback there to the alt StarCraft tournament scene. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for playing. Don't alt tab, always alt StarCraft. We will see you guys next time.